Have you ever seen someone get expelled for something they said? Bradley Hutchinson got expelled for 7 words that exposed our entire school's college admissions scandal. He wasn't trying to be a hero or a whistleblower. He was just angry about getting rejected from Yale and said the wrong thing at the wrong time to exactly the right person. Those 7 words brought down 3 administrators, 2 board members, and changed how our county handles college applications forever. It happened during senior awards night. Bradley had been valedictorian for 3 years running, perfect SATs, founded 2 charities, played violin at Carnegie Hall. Everyone expected him to sweep the academic awards and announce his Ivy League acceptance. Instead, he sat there watching Chase Hernandez, who had a 3.2 GPA and whose father owned half the commercial real estate in town, receive award after award. When Chase got the most likely to succeed award and announced he'd been accepted to Yale, Harvard, and Princeton, Bradley snapped. Not loudly or dramatically. He just turned to his girlfriend and said, clearly enough for the microphone to pick up, his dad literally bought him those spots. The auditorium went silent. Principal Edwards asked Bradley to repeat himself. That's when Bradley should have backed down, apologized, claimed he misspoke. Instead, he stood up and said it again, louder. Mr. Hernandez bought Chase's college acceptances. I have the receipts. He didn't mean literal receipts. It was just an expression. But Chase's father, red-faced in the front row, stood up and shouted, "You little punk! I'll sue you for slander." Truth is a defense against slander. Bradley replied calmly. Would you like me to explain the donations you made to those schools right before applications were due? The new Hernandez libraries, Hernandez scholarships, Hernandez athletic centers? Mr. Hernandez started moving toward Bradley, but Mrs. Edwards grabbed the microphone. Bradley Hutchinson, you're expelled for disrupting a school event and making defamatory statements. You can't expel me for telling the truth. I just did. Security, escort him out. But Bradley had planned for this possibility. As security approached, he pulled out his phone and hit send on a pre-drafted email. I just sent every parent, student, and local journalist a spreadsheet showing the correlation between large donations and unlikely acceptances from our school over the past 5 years. The email was brilliant in its simplicity. One column showing students' GPAs and test scores, another showing their parents' donations to colleges within 6 months of applications, a third showing acceptance results. The pattern was undeniable. Mediocre students with wealthy parents had a 94% acceptance rate to top schools. Excellent students without connections had a 12% rate. Bradley had been collecting data for 2 years, ever since his older sister with perfect grades got rejected everywhere, while her rich classmate with a C average got into Stanford. He'd used freedom of information requests, public donation records, and social media sleuthing. The spreadsheet had 200 entries going back a decade. Within an hour, the story was viral. High school valedictorian expelled for exposing pay-to-play college admissions. Parents were screaming at administrators. Reporters were calling board members. The Department of Education announced an investigation within 48 hours. The Hernandez tried to do damage control. They claimed the donations were coincidental, that Chase had earned his spots. Then someone leaked Chase's actual application essays, which were clearly written by a professional service. His SAT scores had mysteriously jumped 400 points on his 3rd try, taken at the private testing center Mr. Hernandez had donated to. More dominoes fell. The guidance counselor admitted she'd been pressured to inflate recommendation letters for certain students. The principal revealed the school board had an unofficial donor track for college counseling. 3 teachers came forward with stories of being forced to change grades for wealthy students. Bradley's expulsion became a rallying cry. Students organized walkouts. Parents demanded resignations. The state attorney general opened a criminal investigation. Within a month, Principal Edwards resigned. The entire school board was replaced, and new policies were implemented requiring transparency in college counseling. Chase Hernandez had his acceptances revoked. His father tried to sue Bradley for defamation, but dropped the case when Bradley's lawyer subpoenaed his financial records. The Hernandez family moved to another state, their reputation destroyed. Bradley was reinstated after massive public pressure, but he'd already been accepted to MIT on a full scholarship. During his graduation speech, delivered via video because he was already at a summer program, he said, I got expelled for 7 words that were true. Imagine if everyone told the truth about what they saw. How different would our world be? The school created the Hutchinson Rule, protecting students who report misconduct from retaliation. Bradley's spreadsheet became evidence in a federal investigation that led to nationwide college admission reforms. Last year, Bradley gave a TED Talk titled The 7 Words That Changed College Admissions. He opened with, his dad literally bought him those spots. That sentence got me expelled and started a revolution. Sometimes the most dangerous thing you can say is simply the truth everyone already knows, but agrees to ignore. Chase Hernandez, ironically, ended up at community college and is apparently doing well. He sent Bradley a message last month. You destroyed my life, but saved my soul. I actually earned my degree this time.